grew up in Finland, and back in those days in Finland, kids had a lot of freedom. So I was lucky in many ways. One way I was lucky was that I actually spent all summer, every summer, either sailing in the archipelago without any electricity, just on the boat with my family, or at our summer places, which also didn't have any electricity or running water, and were very nature-oriented. So I was really lucky to get to have that kind of nature experience all the time as part of my life. Vilda means wild, and Vilda actually comes from the name of our sailboat, which was Vildanden, which means the wild duck.
Teaches a very strong connection with the earth, and I enjoy about it. So learning about the land, like the trees and the animals.
So I think it's great that kids get to come out here and enjoy the land and the animals and the plants and the fresh air.
Vilda is it's a Finnish word for wild, and so Mia started Dirt Time, the homeschool program. I think it was around 9 or 10 years ago, and I came in after the first year.
It was incredibly safe for children when I was growing up in Finland. So I actually got to go to the store by myself, take the bus 30 minutes into the city with my friends when I was 7, and it was safe. So that's pretty different from our environment right now. So for me, with the programs, I'm trying to recreate that kind of freedom and nature-based experience for kids who may not have the chance for that just by themselves.
Great Eagle said, maybe we have to find a way to communicate to the humans more clearly. Maybe we have to get a little bit louder. Maybe we have to tell them when they're going in the wrong place and make sure that we tell them in a loud voice so that they'll hear us.
But even funding, like if we were to work with more schools and be able to offer our trips, the funding's always like a bus. And I think part of that, the school challenge tends to be just that they're under a tight curriculum stress that the teachers seem to have a hard time acknowledging the value of this form of education, acknowledging the value of nature education. And we're just trying to push it as far as we can with what's possible with nature education and working with some of our students for 2 or more days a week. Some of them working with me with other backpacking and camping trips throughout the year, and so yeah, but it really comes back to access.
The most basic component of our programs really is just getting the kids outdoors in a space where they feel safe and free to play. I think there's a saying about just timelessness in nature. Oh, timelessness in nature is what really creates connection to land, connection to each other, and connection to ourselves. So that's a really basic value for us at Vilda.
Aye mojinamba, aye mojinamba, aye mojinamba, aye mojinamba. Go Benny Samba mojinamba, go Benny Chickadee mojinamba, go Benny Chickadee mojinamba.